Hey everyone, and welcome to the Talos Principle. I just wrapped up recording Legend of Grimrock like very recently, and I figured, hey, this almost looks like the next reasonable step, doesn't it? I figured, hey, we finished one island of puzzles. Why not check out another one? I'm gonna go through settings real quick. I'll be back in a moment. I might want to just check through these. All right, we're ready to go. Main change I made is that there's a bunch of different color options. And I decided to go with vivid because I like color. So how are we going to die horribly today? That's a weird intro. I don't know what this game's about even. That was a weird thing to say. So this is interesting because they introduced a bunch of like Egyptian ruins and strange paintings at the beginning, but now we're seeing clear elements of technology. I'm going in completely blind. Oh! My fingers weren't attached. What do I look like? Oh, I'm a floating person.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Well, it's certainly a nice-looking garden. It's also a garden that requires higher speed mouse sensitivity. There we go. That's probably better. Holy crap. I don't want to work for it. There we go. Alright. I'm already happy with the choice of vivid graphics options, because this is pretty. Who doesn't like saturation? The funny thing is that that's not even that much more, that's not really particularly greener than actual grass looks, really. So like, is normal view just desaturated? So this is a puzzle game of some sort. Initiating child program logic check. So you can just walk through purple portals. Some people have compared this to Portal, other people have not. I'm just happy to check out another puzzle game after how much everyone seemed to like Legend of Grimrock. Those are some very rounded bricks. I don't know if that texture applies in such a way. So we have a barrier. Oh, this one I can't go through. From what I've been told, you're just dropped into the world and you have to figure things out from scratch. So that'll be interesting, and actually a lot like Grimrock in that way, because you're just dropped on an island and it's like, I hope you can figure things out. Alright, so these clear barriers, and only when they're down. So can I grab it from behind? Nope. You have to be at its location to use it, so that's a single use. You have to leave that behind, because you can't take it with you, and it doesn't work when it's in your hand. And that's another checkpoint. So these are like checkpoints, right? Like you just walk through them. Child program basic calibrating successful. Are you mocking me? I think they're mocking me. I'll show them the genius that. What the fuck is that? Are you friendly? Or are you not friendly? Let's just hug it. Okay. No. I'm gonna go with not friendly. That was very ominous and like evil looking. Maybe does the jammer work on those too? Let's find out. Ah. So the jammer, you can just place and target anything with it. So you have to be aiming at it you have to aim directly at it while you click, and then that's what causes it to disable. Can I interact with this at all? Nope. So that jammer's used. And if I wanted, so there's another jammer, and then there's an auto gun. Let's see. So can I just target the auto gun? Well, that's no biggie. That's no biggie at all. Aw. I took the heads off the statues. You not like that guy? You don't think he deserved a statue? I'm sorry. It's a big open area. When I first saw this game, I was when they released the free public test, which I did not play because I don't like playing early versions of games very much. That's a QR code. I don't know where I am, but this is something beautiful. But there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. At V, that's just, I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna pay attention to the codes because I'm not gonna be able to remember them anyway. I don't have that kind of memory for numbers, honestly. So, There's a gate here that's locked. No obvious mechanism to open it. Let's see. But for those of you guys that don't know, there's a guy named, I think his name's Jonathan Blow, and he made Braid.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
This is very religious feeling. For those of you that don't know, there's a guy named Jonathan Blow, and he's an indie developer, and he's known for making the very critically acclaimed game called Braid, a puzzle platformer with time travel elements that a lot of people compared to Prince of Persia in some ways. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. One with Faith is their username. Huh. But anyway, he's working. Jonathan Blow's been working on a new game called The Witness for years now, and it's just a giant island where you solve puzzles. And so Grimrock comes out, now this comes out, and they both feel like versions of The Witness almost that come out faster. So that's interesting, these free-roaming puzzle games. And when I heard Witness announced, I'm like, that sounds impossible. How do you play a game like that? An open-world puzzle game on an island? But I think this is going to be the second game to prove exactly how you solve that. So there's a Tetris block in here. And you find it by going through this door. Did they all say that? Yep, there's an L through this door. Oh. So, right. So I can't unlock this till I get those sigils. So those are sigils, the Tetris blocks. Interesting. I need two L shapes and I need two L shapes and a Z, and inside I'll find an L shape and a bar. There's a Z. Oh, two L shapes and a Z. That seems like the obvious path to take first then. Over here we have another locked gate with no apparent mechanism for opening it. Alright, let's try this one over here first. The Z, L shape, L shape. There's an L shape, there's a Z, and there's an L shape. Oh, they're all in their own doors. Okay. It's a series of puzzles. We'll just go left to right. Seems logical. A switch out of reach gives us a Z. Okay. I'm glad that they named the puzzles when you walk in. That'll make it easier to figure out what to call the videos. So we have one of those sentry things. I assume they just kill you or something. The laser that they shoot out reminds me very distinctly of, that's very Portal-like in that aspect. Well, there's the Z. I have to jam that somehow to get past it. Can I jump? I can jump. Can I crouch jump? Can I crouch at all? Shift, control. Oop. Pressing tab opens your journal, apparently. I don't think I can jump up on that. Oh, I can. Oh, but it doesn't really take me anywhere, though. That's just where I was already. We have a new mechanic there. Oh, wiring. Okay. And the wiring goes to the turret, so if I can flip that switch, the turret's off, and I don't necessarily even need the jammer for it. Anything back here? I saw the jammer, by the way. I'm not just walking past it blindly. I'm just taking a look around real quick. Looking for a way to access the wiring. Is there a way to jump up around? Ooh. Am I supposed to jump here? Or is this just debris? Yeah, the hitbox does not allow you to jump on it, really. You slide off. Okay. Grab this jammer. Let's see if I can hit him from here. That actually worked. I'm gonna need that jammer again, though, aren't I? Right, I have to go up there and flip the switch, probably. Because there's a sentry I have to get past. Yep. I can only get past that sentry with the jammer, so that's what the switch is for. Alright, we're introducing things at a digestible rate here, so I can learn about each mechanic one by one. By the way, game's running at a great frame rate. Grimrock made me wonder if my computer was going dead sometimes, but Grimrock's just not a very well optimized game, unfortunately. It's got the Minecraft problem where it's like, here's 50 billion tiles in a setting that are all trying to render at once, because it has a custom level generator, which is cool, and I'll be looking into that custom level world at some point to see what kind of cool stuff people make. We got it. Whoa, that was surprisingly satisfying.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Cool, shift is sprint. That was a surprisingly satisfying animation for picking that up, by the way. The way it twirls and it looks surprisingly high rendered. Outnumbered. Is this like a stealth mission? Am I going to be avoiding things? Let's be careful here. Oh, it's back here. Can you hide in bushes? Is that a thing, or are bushes cosmetic or functional? Is the question. Well, there's the jammer, so clearly I want to get to that before I die. There we go. Now I'm armed and capable of defending myself to some extent. Where's my goal? Oh, there's the Tetris shape. So how do I get to it? Huh. So I'm guessing when I approach, there's going to be more jam. There's going to be more that I can jam. Okay, you can't jam them through the grating. Oh. Oh. Yes, that's a problem. Now I see the problem. So he's trying to go through the barrier, and if I can open this barrier, he'll patrol more, I assume? And that'll make him more avoidable, because right now he's in the way. So there must be a way to deal with that. Oh, can I jam the barrier? Ooh. Not from here. Huh. If I can get behind the barrier, I can jam it from the other side and let him through. And if I let him through... Okay. What's this patrol like? It's like that? Okay. Good to know. Aha! The barrier's up. Now he's trapped. Suck it. Okay. That was... Yeah, we're figuring this out. We're figuring these things out. But yeah, this game runs great. I always have an aging computer because I can't keep up with it, so it's sometimes as old as 3 years old, so I worry sometimes when a game like Grimrock doesn't run super well. It's like, oh no.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
I become worried that I can't, that I won't be able to play games properly anymore. But nope, still can run games fine, apparently. So is this gonna stop me? It sure will. Okay, so it's just like Portal in that aspect, where they have the barriers that stop you from using puzzles. Striding the beaten path. Oh. Hello, friend. No, we're not. I'm not your buddy, pal. I can't jump this quite. If only I could crouch jump like Master Chief, then I'd be set. Okay, so I assume I'm supposed to go into the side paths and evade the incoming patrols. Okay, it's not so much a side path as it is a giant open area, I guess. So if I go in the laser territory, I assume I'm screwed. Okay. What are we gonna find down here? There's a barrier? Oh. If I jam the barrier, so I can probably lock someone in this room. That seems to be its only purpose because there's nothing in the room. Okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's cool. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Go in. Yeah! Gotcha. Get out of my way. Anyone else in here? Oh, I'm gonna need that. Okay. Let's let him patrol past. Goodbye, friend. Oh, no. Friendly. Maybe. Something. I don't know. Yeah! Third Tetris piece. Do I have a Tetris yet? Is that how this works?
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
I admittedly have not played Tetris for a very long time. Is it a Tetris? In Tetris, I think the actual Tetris is when you delete you like create a perfect column of opening and then you just delete it with one column piece and get 4 bars at once. I think that's how it works. I don't think I knew that for a long time either. So here we'll find a bar and an L, and we're gonna trade 2 L's and a Z for it. Okay. What does this thing do? Does the chessboard do anything? Or are we win? Oh. Okay. What is my goal here? Okay, so we just need to fill the board in. Okay. Okay, I get it. I'm sure those won't be aggravating later. Okay, so in this open area we have... What is that? What is that? It's an ASCII eyeball. I have robot hands. That's why they weren't connected. That makes sense. I'm a robot. Okay. Or I lost my arms in a horrible accident. Library archive session ready. Oh, I can talk to this. Okay, well, obviously, I'm a robot, so hello world. Unknown command. Type help or for a list of available commands. What's this? Yep, they're being literal. Okay, so help. Basic terminal commands are list. Display a list of available resources. Open file name shows contents of a file. Help, display this text. Yeah, I get that much. Run MLA, load Milton Library Assistant, advanced interface. Close, terminal session. Okay, so list. Those might not mean anything much to me. Let's see, welcome. From Nadia Sarabhai at Institute of Applied N Percentage. What? To Alexandra Drennan at more other things I can't really read. Welcome to the team. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is, so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that, normally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project, and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know, you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure, G. Let's do this, Nadia. So after his welcome, then antenna, then figure it out. Okay. Chapter 6, Antenna in the Garden of the Hesperides. Stuff I can't read. Did not trust them. Is that a censored name, or is that just how names work in this world? Because I hope it's just censoring, because I don't want to know. I don't want to memorize names like that. Someone did not trust them. But they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow larger, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes, and not a few villains, have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Hercules, oh my god, numbers, gazing upon the stars and wept. That's what is with that crazy text stuff? Okay, I'm not sure what to make of that part. Figure it out. .eml. From another name I can't read. Subject F6E. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out by yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it all together. Try to make some sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young. You've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Are any of these targeted at me, or am I reading other people's emails the whole time? Let's try MLA. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Done. Initiating plain language interface. Done. Hello, guest. How can I help you today? Your query? ASDFA. I'm sorry, but what you just wrote was nonsense. I respond best to subject, verb, object, syntax. Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. Okay. Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? You cannot insult me. What was the first word in the last sentence you wrote? I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object syntax. Describe your functions. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. How old are the library archives? Library resource publishing dates range from the 1st of July 1995 to the 27th of June 203F. Good, I know what that means. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. How long has the system been running? This system has been active for 9999 years. Yep, these are meaningless to me, so let's stop asking about time. Okay, what is the current status of the library archive? There are 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.4212750 petabytes of disk space. This is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD footage. The entire internet in 2003. However, the majority of the library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10.6954751 gigabytes are uncorrupted resources are indexed. So, wow, okay, they've lost everything but 10 gigabytes out of 5.4 petabytes, so this place is not in a good state, and it's clearly, it's long gone. It's been here for a very long time. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. Forget the library. Can you respond to queries from the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my resources may be limited. Who is Elohim? Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. What am I? You are logged in a guest account. I got a kick out of that one. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. Let's get out of here. I don't think we're not getting any more out of this guy. And I've already read all these emails, so I guess that's it. Huh. New text added to your journal. Press tab to access. Oh, so I can read these whenever I want. That's neato. I'd rather read them when I find them instead of later, though, just because otherwise I won't know which ones are new, although that asterisk indicated that I might. So, I can go forward, and I assume that takes me to later parts of this level. But there's a puzzle right here, and something over there. So I figure I may as well take care of these before moving forward, right? Or I'll just get confused and lost, because I just unlocked a door. May as well get more glyphs. So this is a locked gate. And that's the progress gate. That's another locked gate. Might all be one giant chamber too. So this is an L shape. Only two of us.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Don't you condescend to me. Don't you talk down to me, boy. Maybe I want to be thorough. Maybe I don't want to forget about this place because level design and stuff. Is that a trash can? Oh, it's a pillar. Okay. That's very different. Okay, so we have a barrier I need to open. And obviously we have a jammer, so I guess that's the one obvious use for that. What about in here? Oh, another jammer. Okie dokie. I know what to do here. I think. Maybe I don't know what to do here. Can I tell it to jam? Oh, I can, okay. I wasn't sure if I could jam it when it was still open. There we go. And now I just need to jam the... Alright, that was easy. Ta-da! There we go. That was quick and simple. Yeah, I think I'll be just fine clearing this place. Up, right? Duh. Forgot I have to leave still. That'd be crazy if there's a big chamber like, well, this was easy, and it's the hardest place to get out of ever. It'll probably be a puzzle at some point. It makes sense. Oh, cool. They actually mark off puzzles you've solved. Didn't notice that till just now. Anything that makes it easier to navigate and find what's left in the game. Let's see. There's an achievements menu. I don't see a map. That'll be a curiosity to me. I hope there's some sort of easy navigation system that helps you find where sigils are you still haven't found. Oh. It's a plus sign. I mean, not a plus sign. It's a T shape. And this one is yellow. Does that mean it's harder? Oh. Clearly, that's the focus here, is that I can jam through this window, but I can't take this past... Oh. Oh. Right. It's not a barrier. It's just one that you can't take the jammer out of. But you can jam something through the window, which means if you have line of sight, you're set. Okay. I see what's going on here. I need to point it at that barrier. There we go. So I can get the other jammer out and use that to jam one of the patrolling forces. Anything around here? Nope. I keep instinctively looking for secrets because I'm in Grimrock mode, but that might not be a thing in this level. Let's jam you, since you're actually in line of sight. Because we don't need to deal with the barrier anymore. This is fun. I like the way that this feels. It feels nice. It's pretty. You're progressing nicely. I'm happy with my choice to make vivid colors because I think the contrast is a nice experience so far. There we go. Yellow T shape accomplished. Oh. It's part of some separate thing. Interesting. We have 4 sigils we need for the A, and 3 sigils we need for what I assume is some sort of jammer. Maybe it's like Gruntilda's lair from Banjo-Kazooie, where we need a jammer to progress in the open world, as opposed to everything being about individual levels. Maybe sometimes those keys, and maybe sometimes you have to unlock jammers in the open world to progress. That could be a thing. Okay, so let's progress forward through here. Now that we have all that sorted out, don't have to go back this way again. And I'm sure that looks important, but hey, I think this is enough for a quick first episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like this series. I kind of picked it because Grimrock went over really well when I wasn't sure how to... Like, I didn't expect Grimrock to go over well at all. I thought it was just going to be a series that I did for fun, but everyone else stopped watching. But everyone really watched it, so this is me spreading my wings a bit. This has been an RPG-focused channel, and it probably still will be, but I'd like to follow up with the Grimrock crowd and see if they like other things in this field, because I'd love to play The Witness on this channel when it comes out, and this is kind of a warming up for that. And I do want to be able to play more than one type of game on this channel. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll continue through this gate, probably with more story and probably a whole new chamber of puzzles in the next episode. Thanks for watching like always, and I'll see you next time.